this kick, as it looked like Byron Saunders might have been nailed back deep in his territory on the kickoff by Sean McKenna, but he picked it up at his 2, picked up his blockers, and now he's got a wall out in front and just turns on the speed.
Now, that's a great return. Like I say, so many times on a kick, especially a kickoff return or even a punt return, you can see the ball bobble. Seems like a lot of times it throws the coverage people's timing off, and they let up a little bit, and sometimes that's all it takes for that offensive team on a return to bring that thing back all the way against you.
Well, this time, Earl Kaufman will kick it off for the Rockets, and he kicks it deep into the end zone to Tony Hawkins, and Hawkins will elect not to run it out. 9 yards deep in the end zone. And so the Huskies, who thought themselves perhaps right back in the thick of things this afternoon, stung by a 98-yard kickoff return by Byron Saunders, will have the football back. First down and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Gary Molesky got to be shaking his head on that one. That's the kind of thing that gives you coaches gray hairs, huh?
Well, John, it really does.
Or no hairs, as the case may be, huh?
That may be the truth right there, with a few ulcers added in.
First and 10 for the Huskies. 21-7 is the score. Again, 5:10 to play in the half. Odom on the draw, not going to get anything. Kevin Love on the tackle.
Down by Kevin Love.
Kevin Love, with 265 pounds in there on the center, is an awesome type football player because he does have quickness. He's got great strength, and you know, he's going to be a tremendous factor inside.
Second down and 10. No gain on the play for Wilbur Odom. He's got Hawkins in the backfield and McKenzie in motion. Hawkins. And he'll struggle forward for 2, maybe 3 yards. Check that, Kenneth Lampkin on the carry instead of Tony Hawkins, 42. And Lampkin will bring it out 3 yards to the 23-yard line, set up third down and 7.
Hey, somebody give me a towel. Let's go, give me a towel.
Receivers out wide to the top of the screen again for the Huskies. They'll send Keith Cash in the slot. Johnny Walker down to the left. Pass across the middle as it is set up to Keith Cash. Flag down on the play. Cash fumbles the football. And it will be recovered by the Huskies at their own 45, but let's check the flag. We may have had some procedure in the line of scrimmage. And I think that's the preliminary indication is movement. It'll be offensive holding, actually, against Holmes.
That's too bad, because Holmes really had good deception on that play. It's tough to pick up on the replay, but you can see Keith Cash coming back underneath. Kind of a middle screen.
Ball squirted free and was recovered, but they're going to have to bring it back anyway. On the third down try, as we can see, Holmes has pretty well balanced things out. In fact, it's a little bit more towards the rush side than what we thought it would be at this stage of the game.
It's kind of like we talked earlier, too. I think each one of them are going to see how well the other guys prepared for their strength, and each one of them may be working on their weakness just a little bit, or what they feel might be their weakness.
Third and 17 for the Huskies. Ball back at their own 13-yard line. Need to reach the 30. Odom. All kinds of time. Back to throw. Walker is there up at the 37. And a Husky first down. Tim Kennedy, Scott Burris on the tackle. Safeties for the Rocket defense.
John, you know, size of secondary backs had nothing to do with this. It's just a great throw, but a well patterned by the receiver here. Walker just did a great job. Broke the defensive guy inside and then turned back out. The ball was right there.
At the 37-yard line, a gain of, oh, gee whiz, I guess about, let's say, 24 yards or so. Here's Lampkin. Lampkin gets past one tackler and gets across the 40 and fumbles the football. And the Huskies lose it. Judson's got it. And let's see if we can tell who came up with it. It'll be number 33 for the Rocket defense. That is Tim Kennedy, the strong safety. I think the second effort may have gotten Lampkin in trouble.
But you can see Joe Young comes across here, gets a hand on Lampkin's foot, trips him up a little bit, forcing him to be off balance, and I think the ball gets out away from his body a little bit. So on second contact, you can see bounce out.